Dave, this next article that was in the Dispatch, we are probably going to be expanding on it this weekend when we do the filmed version of the podcast, American Pulse podcast.
Yep.
Let me bring this up right now. So we are going to probably go deeper on this right here because later on we have, we think it goes deeper than this. Trump says Intel Chief Gabbard at Georgia FBI raid to keep the election safe. Now, I don't know where you want me to begin. I could show the video or whatever, but
we'll show the video and then we can talk about it afterwards.
30 seconds for this video.
To ensure that voter integrity is protected as well as poll worker integrity is protected as well. What we know up until this point is that the FBI raided the Fulton County elections hub yesterday at around 12:30 in the afternoon. They spent most of the day obtaining up to 700 boxes of materials and additional material that could be tied to the 2020 election. Of course,
okay, I'll be honest, I didn't know that facility was so big. This is the Atlanta area. I used to spend a lot of time there in Atlanta. Okay, your thoughts, Dave?
Okay, so we know that Homeland was there, but that the FBI actually raided the plant because the DOJ obtained a warrant from a federal judge to go in and collect all those materials. Now, what was in the evidence that was presented to the judge? That's sealed. But the interesting thing is Tulsi Gabbard's presence there as the DNI, and Trump making the statement that it's to secure the elections in Fulton County. So you brought out an interesting point earlier when we were batting this around, right, about the DNI and foreign interference.
Right. Basically, the question, and we're going to examine this more later on in another program as well, but the question is, what in the world is Tulsi Gabbard doing there? She has, I won't say it like this, no jurisdiction per se, okay, right, over these local things. So the question, and this is really important, does it have something to do with foreign interference?
Right. Right. So that would, if the DOJ has found evidence of foreign interference, and remember way back when we brought out that Treasury Department report about the DOJ and the Treasury going after foreign actors, Russia and Iran specifically, interfering in our elections. And now you have DNI Tulsi Gabbard at Fulton while the FBI raids it. It makes one think that this is not about like the poll workers from 2020, and it's a much bigger, right, broader investigation.
Right? At the very least, who out there is even saying this at all? Who out there is asking the question in a good way? Really? What is Tulsi doing there?
Right. They're not asking the question, Gene, because they don't want their followers to know that the DNI would only be there as a result of the potential of foreign interference.
Right.
Right. They want their followers to think, oh, see, we're going to get those poll workers or whoever messed around with the ballots. That might be part of it. But for her to be there, this takes on a lot more broader scope.
Right. We'll touch more in another show in a later time, but just think about that for a second. And also, we have quotes, it puzzled a lot of people because they're like, whoa, what is she doing there? Okay,
Daniel makes a very good point here. Wouldn't that be considered an act of war? Or is that wrong thinking? No, that's right.
Okay, Daniel, and I really quick, I know me and Daniel, we love him. We joke all the time with that, but that's a good point. I want to be very serious here because if you go back to the show that we did 2 days ago or 1 day ago when we did the show on Lindsey Graham, again, Lindsey Graham was the one to make sure that the people on the Supreme Court, at least Kavanaugh and others, that if a person goes with, could be.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish
Yeah,
your thought. We'll talk about terrorism.
If there are people working with other nations that are hostile to mess with our elections,
Right.
that falls under a different category, unlawful enemy combatants. And so, Daniel, I know we joke all the time and we're having fun here, but that's a great point there.
If you see the FBI and raid another state, and I'm going to say one in particular, and then you see Tulsi there as well, then yes, that's what we're looking at. And the other state would be Arizona.
Thanks for checking us out. Don't forget to go to georgemagazine.com and sign up for the Dispatch. It's free. Get the emails and the news stories. And check us out Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can check us out on Facebook and YouTube. We'll see you then.